The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. Experience matters. Call TNC Service Center for all your automotive and truck repair needs. We have a great selection of tires for all of your vehicles. Call 507-877-6810 for an appointment today. TNC Service Center, located on County Highway 17 in Comfrey. I'm joined right now by Comfrey senior Lexi Toll, our Athlete of the Week this week. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's go back to Monday's game at Wyndham. And, going into that game, you guys really seem to have a really dedicated game plan to get the ball inside. And, Wyndham's got the two big post players, but you guys were able to kind of manipulate their double teams a little bit and open up a lot of easy looks. Tell me about the preparation for the Wyndham game, and obviously with school being called off as much as it has in the last couple of weeks, there probably wasn't a whole lot of preparation time.
Yeah, we didn't have exactly practice time, but definitely in practice we worked on post moves, and we would, with our plays, make sure we were looking inside all the time. And when we'd play 5-on-5, we're always making sure to key in, try to get some open looks in the inside. And we focused on the defense side of post too, because they do have those very good big posts in there also. And
offensively for you guys on Monday, the thing that really struck me was the unselfish play from all three of you guys as post players. Whether it was you getting the ball inside or Margot or Riley, all three of you were looking to set up a layup for your teammates. And that takes a little bit of dedication to pull that off.
Yeah, that's always key too. I know for me, I love getting an open shot for somebody else. Passing the ball is a big thing for me, and I like doing that. Even when we add Brooke in there too, all four of us, we can all be in the inside. Some of us can exchange to the outside, and no matter who's in there, you can rely on them to make that easy bunny or open up the lane, and it's good.
And, a big thing for you on Monday night was, you didn't really make a lot of the baskets, but you got to the free throw line. And I know that free throws have been a little hit and miss for you at times this season, but Monday night they were going in. Tell me about the work that you've put in from the free throw line.
Every day at practice we work on free throws, and sometimes it just might be in my head if I'm not making it, so I have to get my mindset right and just make sure I have the right form, and if they're going in, they feel good, and yeah.
Tell me about what this season has been like for you coming into a new system. And, yes, there's a few of your fellow Comfrey students that were able to come in and play with you, but it's completely different playing with the Mountain Lake girls rather than the Cedar Mountain girls. It's a big transition. How has that transition been for you this year?
It has been a big transition, and it's different also with the coaching and stuff too, but it's worked out good, and it's still continuing to grow. But I've also played with these girls in softball and volleyball both, and so it's been fairly easy, I would say, for me specifically, since I've played both volleyball and I just played softball and both volleyball. So
how big of an advantage was that? No, because you know these girls.
It was a good advantage, I feel like, but even the girls who didn't play volleyball, they still had that connection from softball, so it wasn't a big jump for them either.
Tell me what it's been like for you this season, playing in the Red Rock Conference versus the Tomahawk Conference, and getting used to different teams, different opponents, because you've never played Ellsworth or Hills Beaver Creek or Southwest Christian. What's that been like for you?
It was a big change. Most of these teams, I don't know any of the players, so it's like going in kind of completely blind. I'd get some insight from Margot or Taylor or Coach, and then I'd kind of have an idea, but when I would actually play them, I would have to figure out how they play and then get into it. But it really wasn't too bad, because I'm kind of used to playing teams that I haven't played, because I've played like pace setter basketball in the past, and those are a lot of teams that are just different.
This season, though, you guys record-wise have put up a pretty solid season. The playoffs are just around the corner. You guys right now realistically should be a top 2 seed in the subsection, and I imagine that the excitement of that is very noticeable. And it's been a long time since Wolverine girls basketball has made a solid run in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. What would that mean for you and for the whole team?
It'd be really cool. It's kind of the same thing with volleyball. We made it a little farther than they have in the past, and it felt really good. And we're putting in the extra work at practice because we know that the playoffs are coming, and we know that we have potential to do well. So we're just working hard, and it's exciting. It's nerve-wracking, but it's exciting.
Of course, looking ahead, the regular season's coming to a rapid close, and you've got a rescheduled game with Ellsworth up here on Tuesday, and I imagine that the chance to play in front of the hometown fans has got to be really exciting for you and for your teammates.
Mm-hmm. It's always fun coming to play at home because there's just extra. There's usually more people there. I mean, we travel well. Mountain Lake usually travels very well to away games, but at home games, the atmosphere it's very exciting. And
the atmosphere here in Comfrey is a little bit different than the atmosphere in Mountain Lake. Obviously, in Mountain Lake, they've got the stage on the one side with the auditorium seating. In here, it's a little bit smaller gym. And the thing that I always notice every time I go to a game in Comfrey is it seems like the entire town is here, which really makes it exciting.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's really cool. And yeah, the smallness makes it even that much louder, and it just gets everyone's up, everyone's excited, and we're playing well, so it's good.
And of course, Ellsworth is a team. They're young. They have some good athletes, but I imagine that the veteran presence on your team hopefully will make a big difference on Tuesday night and carry you guys through the playoffs.
Yeah, it seemed to when the first time we played them, that definitely the experience had a hand in that, and I think that it will again on Tuesday. My most memorable sports moment is probably when we beat Sleepy Public at Gustavus to go to MSU 2 years ago with Morgan. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What is currently on your playlist?
There's country and rap and Christian music, and there's a good mix of everything. Definitely Hills Beaver Creek. They're very good. Responsible and I guess hardworking. I spend most of my time doing homework, otherwise listening to music or watching Netflix, hanging out with friends.
And of course, you're a senior this year. Have you got colleges narrowed down?
Yes, I plan on going to SDSU for pharmacy.
Well, that should be all we need. Congratulations on a nice win on Monday. Best of luck the rest of the way, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Experience matters. Call T&C Service Center for all your automotive and truck repair needs. We have a great selection of tires for all of your vehicles. Call 507-877-6810 for an appointment today. T&C Service Center, located on County Highway 17 in Comfrey.